What is up? What is up? What is up, Prince Squad? I'm back. Sorry I had to reschedule the live stream. But hey, but I'm here. Master P says finally. Jason said it's about time. What's up? What's up? I'm here. Master P says I was waiting on you. I told you 6:30. I was here at 6:30. What's up, Osvaldo? What's up, one no shirt? How you doing? Man, I have had a rough day. Sorry I had to reschedule. I had promised the kids something and ended up didn't get to do it yesterday, so I had to do it today. I'm sorry about that. What's up, Charmaine? How you doing? What's up, Patio? What's up, Crystal? Jason says I slept all day. I need to sleep. I'm probably gonna sleep as soon as I get off of here. What's up, Jim Zill? I hope that I said that right. Jim Zile, something like that. What's up, Tony P? How you doing? What's up, Scoob? How you doing? Man, I am tired. I done dealt with my nephew all weekend since Thursday night, and he don't like to sleep in the middle of the night. So I was like super tired on Saturday, because when you get woke up all night, like every 5-10 minutes, that it's like real hard on you. Especially when you used to being able to sleep through the night. You know, by the time I do go to sleep, I'm able to sleep. Jason N says I was up for almost 40 hours. Yeah, but I think it's when you stay, like if you just stay up, I think it's a difference when like every time you go to sleep, somebody wake you up. I feel like it's worse on you. Because I don't sleep much, and sometimes I stay up all night editing, and it'll be daylight, and I might take a nap or something like that. But it's just like when somebody is like, you go to sleep and then they wake you up 5 minutes later, and then, you know, it's like you'll never get rest that way. What's up, Pernisa? How you doing? Krista said, I feel you, nothing like a change in your sleep pattern. Yep. I'm just now getting back into, I was late. I was barely made it, really. I wasn't, I was planning on being back before now, but I just got back in town. What's up, Jamaica? How you doing? I love my nephew says, or Charmaine says, you need to give him some melatonin. I need to give him some butt whooping. That's what I need to give him. He's bad. And I don't know. I have to tell my mom. See, my mom keep him because his parents live in Washington and he lived with my mom. So I don't know. Like I never had that issue with my kids. Like if I tell them to go to sleep, even if they not sleep, they gonna lay there with their eyes closed, like they sleep. What's up, Shirties? What's up, Burlesque? How you doing? Won't be long tonight, and I missed a few sessions. Okay, Blessed is in the hospital. Blessed, I'm gonna have to make sure I put you down on my list so I can pray for you when I get off of here. I'm gonna go ahead and write it down because I don't want to forget it. He's 4 years old. He's 4. I'm getting the paper so I can write this down so I won't forget about Blessed once I get off of here. But yeah, it's been like that. Like since he was little, he don't want to go to sleep. Like he want to stay up all night. Tony P says, can you tell me the difference between the upgraded print heads you have for the Vasek? I don't know if you was on that live stream, Tony P, when I was printing some shirts and I had the white ink and the heavy. Well, it wasn't just your regular. I'll show you. I have like some cheaper, lighter, what do you call them? Squeegees. Like right here. This is a cheaper, lighter squeegee. You can see it's not that thin. I mean, not that thick. I'm sorry. It's kind of thin. And then I have like this squeegee right here, which is like thick. And let me just try to compare them. Let me see if I can compare them for y'all, how thick they are. Let me see. Okay, like right here, if you look at this squeegee, it's thick. But if you look at this one, it's thin. And this one is a wider one, but this one is still heavier, even though it's not as wide as this one. If you see right here, you know, this, the lighter squeegee. Like if I have white ink, you know, usually like if you're printing an order of maybe 25, 50 shirts, something like that, and you put a lot of, you use more white ink than you do the other color inks, because the white ink, well, I'm not gonna say all the other colors, but like compared to black and white ink, if you're comparing those two, the white ink is thicker. So when you whenever you print, you have to put, if you print a big order, you're probably gonna have to put a big more white ink on there, so it makes it heavy. If you have those heavy the heavy, I'm sorry, my mind ain't working right, but if you have the heavy squeegees, yeah. And then I'm gonna show you what here is. This right here is a regular print head right here. Like right here, you can see it's only got the one spring, and it's not able to hold as heavy of ink as this one. This one got two screens, and it's made a little bit different. Let me see if I can try to let you see. But right here, that's the regular print head, and that's the one with the two screens, and it's just made slightly different. Like if you look, let me show you. Okay, like right here, this is the one, the upgraded print head right here. You see it's thicker right here, and this one is the regular print head. It's not as thick. Look, it's all dusty and stuff, but it's thinner. So the other one, the thicker one, is stronger than the other one. It can hold more. You can hold the bigger screens. Like if you want to print with screens that's bigger than the 20 by 24, you can with the upgraded print heads. But if you just have the regular print heads, it's not going to be able to hold those screens or a heavy squeegee with a lot of ink on there. You're welcome, Blessed. Jason N says, I got to actually look over the V2000. Wow, that's my next press for sure. Scoob, you love it, right? What's up, Graphic Grace? Can you show your showroom? Trying to get some ideas for setting up ours. It's in all of my videos. I have even did a video just showing how it's upgraded from the other one, but I'll try to show it in a couple of minutes. Missy says, what can you suggest on the silhouette? I have never used the silhouette Cameo. It says, what can you suggest on the silhouette Cameo on cutting for beginners? If anybody on here can suggest anything for Missy, would y'all suggest? The only cutters I ever use is rolling cutters. I'm gonna try to answer some of these questions, and then I try to show you my area or whatever. But it's in like all of my videos. I pretty much start off in the front and kind of, you know, you can always see the background of it, and then I have like tours of my shop also. Let me see. What's up, School? Crystal said, Missy, try to make decals for cups or coffee mugs. What's up, Nalasia? How you doing? What's up, BT Booker? What's up, Bella J? Let me see. What's up, BT? How you doing? Tony P says, I'm talking about the registration. Any different? They told me they have ones that have better registration. They call them HD print heads. Yeah, that's what I have, the HD print heads. The registration is no difference at all in the registration. They probably just trying to upsell you on them, but I saw no difference in registration on them. They both have the micro registration, and I saw no difference on them. And as y'all saw on that one video, what's up, Chill Bill? What's up, Rob Beats? On that one video when I was doing the live stream and I had the heavy ink on there, I was printing two colors, but one of them was on the regular print head and one of them was on the HD print head, and that's not true unless it's something new that they doing. I have not noticed any difference in registration, but what I have noticed the difference in is, like, if you look at them, you can see one of them is stronger than the other one, and I have to do a video and I can show you what the difference would be in them. But the registration, I don't really use the registration much anymore. When I first got my press, I did, but as I learned, I know how to set everything up, so I don't really have to use the registration. But basically the only difference I notice is the HD print heads can hold heavier screens or more weight than the regular ones. And it don't have anything to do with registration, not that I have seen, unless they have changed something. I've had my press a few years. Other than that, everything should be the same. What's up, T? What's up, Romello? All right, Rod, thank you for stopping by. What's up, Gossip Moms? No, I have not even thought about investing into a DTG machine. What's up, Johnny Blaze? How you doing? Jason N says, "Oh, I didn't know there was HD heads for the 1000. My mistake." Yeah, the HD heads are more heavy duty. Now I believe the V2000 comes with the heavy duty heads already, but I haven't noticed any difference in the registration. The only thing I notice is the holding of the screens, or I have used a regular head and an HD head to register register a multicolor print. And well, I don't, if y'all saw that video I did, beginning equipment for beginners or whatever, then y'all probably saw y'all probably saw that I did like I think a 4 or 5 color print. Romello said, "I did some t-shirts. They came out excellent for my second time trying. So I'm thinking I should buy a cutter and start doing some vinyl also. Would a used one be okay? As long as everything is working correctly on there, it should be fine." Let me see if I can show my area off. My area is not really anything special. I just have I used to keep these boxes in the back, but I just kind of moved them to the front. And this is pretty much my area right here. Let me get that. But this is pretty much it. And I just have like the couch for my kids to sit. I have my desk over there, and I have my little area where I can cook food at, so that I don't have to eat out all the time. Come on, flip camera. I hate how this camera do sometimes. It don't want to flip back. But yeah, that's my basic area. But I have did like tours and stuff where I kind of go into more detail on it. But yeah, the V1000, if I was to do it over again, I would have went ahead and upgraded all the heads. But when I was upgrading the heads, I asked them what was the difference, and they was like, most people only get a couple of them. But I should have went ahead and got it all. I think I got half of them. I think I got 3 of them HD heads, if I remember right, or maybe 4. 3 or 4 of them are HD heads, and the other ones are not. But I recommend getting the HD heads, especially if you may be printing bigger screens, and if you're going to be using white ink for sure. Scoob says, oh, I think she was talking to Jason. Tony P says, "I saw the print heads online that have an off contact knob on the top that you turn and make things easy." They might have upgraded it, because my off contact is like a little, it's a thing where you have to use a wrench to do the off contact on mine. Robbie says, "Thought you was going live at 6. I said 6:30, I think. I thought I said 6:30. I'm sorry if I said 6, because I haven't been getting enough sleep, and bad children. Kids been getting on my nerves today. Y'all want some kids, I can ship them out to y'all. I'm going to have to put them on the website and try to sell them. What's up, Zaza? No, I'm not going to sell them. I'm going to just give them away, because nobody probably don't want to buy them. Robbie says, "Oh, my bad. I'm in West Coast time." What's up, Daraway? How you doing? Jason N says, "I have the workhorse machine and the off contact knob is in the way, so the squeegee never rests right. Excuse me. Master P says here is 7:45. It's 6:45 here. Yeah, I'm in Central Time. Pernisa says I tried that already. It doesn't work. Nobody wants some. Oh, try to selling the kid. Yeah, I want to give them away. I probably need to pay people to take them. Wasn't even trying to sell them. Just give. Look, I need to pay some. I'd be like, look, I'll pay you to take these kids. That's probably what I need to do. All right, Rob Beats. Yeah, I probably need to try to pay somebody to take them. Man, they've been getting on my nerves this whole weekend. It was a long weekend because it was parent-teacher conference on Friday, so they didn't go to school. And man, I went to my kids' parent-teacher conference. Now, my oldest son is really smart. He used to be a straight A student until he realized he didn't have to do his work. So he would he would have all A's, and then he would have some work that he didn't turn in, and he would have like zeros on them. But anyway, I went and then my other son, he be on the honor roll. He make all A's and B's usually, but you know, I think the best that he can do is A's and B's, and you know, maybe he could get all A's if he work a little harder. But I feel like, you know, I feel like A's and B's is pretty much, you know, what he do or whatever. But anyway, my son that make all A's, he had not made all A's in a while. So when I went to I had been trying to challenge him or whatever. So I told him I would give him, they only take 4 classes or whatever, 4 classes a semester. Like the first part of the year they take 4 classes, then they take 4 different classes. And I was telling him, I was like, if you make all A's, I'll give you $50 per A. So that would have been $200 that he could get, you know, just to make the A honor roll. So I went to the parent-teacher conference. He had a C in algebra. And he had been on the A and B honor roll until this time or whatever. He had all A's, like high A's, and then a C in algebra. And I'm like, are you having problems in algebra? You know, what's the problem? What's going on with algebra? So I talked to his teacher, and she was like, when she up there teaching the class, he be doing his homework. And then she said, she don't assign all of the problems, but he just do all the problems every time. And instead of waiting to see what to do. And she also, she didn't just come out and say it, but I was like, yeah, he think he's a professor. He think he'll know it all. He know everything, you know, and stuff like that, because I have to get on to him a lot because he always thinking that he know everything. And she agreed. She was like, yeah, after I said that, you know, I guess, you know, sometimes they don't want to say that and make you think that they feel a certain way about your kid, but it's the truth. You know, he just feel like, what's up, D. Howard? What's up, baby cakes? How you doing? But yeah, he basically is sitting there. He know how to do the math, but because the way that they make you have to go back and explain the math, that's where he had been messing up at, because he don't go back and explain it, you know. And then she count off for that because they, I don't know, they make you, first off, we're not going to use half of that math, that probably not even a third of the math that they teach us in school, unless you are a scientist or a what do you call the people that a builder, a person who build houses or something like that. You know, most of, like, all I need is multiplication, adding, subtracting, and I'm running my own business. I don't really need to know, you know, a whole bunch of this other equations and stuff like that, and algebra and geometry, you know. And now they make you explain how to do everything. So he was kind of Master P says you have to show the steps in math, otherwise no points. Yeah, and that's where he kind of been having some issues at, because he, you know, he know how to do it because he real smart. And but the thing is, he don't be explaining it. I guess it's like I don't know. But anyway, she also said that, like, he do all his homework, but she said that she do a folder check, which could have brought him up to a B in math. And then last time he had A's and B's, like, for that whole semester, like A's and B's the whole time. And now all of a sudden he got a C in math. So I got to try to work with him on that. I told him I'm going to get him a tutor, because I don't think he need a tutor, but if I make him have to do that one extra thing, even if I have to pay for it or whatever, you know, he's gonna want to get out of tutoring, so he gonna do better. So that's my plan, to try to get him back to making all A's. So my other son, he had a C in social studies this time. So they got a new teacher in social studies. So I went by to talk to her, and he had all A's and B's like usual, but that one C in social studies. So I went by to talk to the social studies teacher. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just trying to see what the problem is. What's up, Wilson? What's up, Charlie? Charlie Mack says, if you don't know the answer, you could be cheating. Well, he know the answers, but you have to go back and explain how to do everything. And like he been on honor roll all this time, and actually I have had kids tell me that a couple of the teachers say that he is their favorite student, and then the assistant principal, not the head principal, told me that he wish he had more kids like my son. And I've had several of the teachers that he like the perfect student, you know, because he answer, he think he's smart, he think he know everything. What's up, Flex? So if you only know the answer, yeah, like he can work the problems, and I know for a fact he's not cheating, because he's not gonna cheat. He not that type. He not gonna cheat on no tests. He want to be Mr. Know-It-All, so I know for a fact he's not gonna cheat. But the thing is, you know, they just started all this stuff. I don't know, and I thought about homeschooling my kids, really, but the only reason that I don't want to homeschool them is because I'm in a small town, and it's not any sport. Like, it's some places where they can play sports and be seen and stuff like that, but around here it's not like that. So I don't know. That's another reason I would like to move from here and stuff like that. But yeah, I know. I mean, he been a straight A student up until he decided he didn't want to do his work sometimes, and he would still have all A's and zeros on the work that he didn't do, and he still would make the A and B honor roll usually. But it's just like he wouldn't do all of his work. Yeah, but he can show you how to do stuff. Like my other son, he missed. Max P says, where you plan to move? Miami? No, I don't think Miami. I don't want to move where, I don't know, like with Hurricane Katrina, you know, I don't want to move anywhere like that. You know, I want to move somewhere that's away from the water. Not saying that nothing else can't happen, but I don't want to have to move or leave or, you know, abandon my house and stuff like that. I don't want to, that's why I would never live in New Orleans. Like, I'm up north Louisiana, and it's too cold in New York, Flex. It's too cold. And then it's a lot that goes on up there. I'm a country girl from a small town. I don't know if I could deal with New York. What's up, Lamont? Max P says too expensive. Yeah, I agree with that too. New York is pretty expensive. New York and California. BT Booker says then Atlanta is the place for you. Don't want a lot of water. Look, Pernisa, I'm pretty much in Texas. That's really where I want to be though. But I'm pretty much in Texas. I'm probably about 30 minutes from Texas. Jim Zile says, I live in Chicago. I'm trying to move south. I got a cousin that lives in Chicago. Come to the UK. I don't know about that, Charlie Mack. I don't know if I can move that far away from home. Let me see. Jamaica says, what's up with the likes on the live stream? They don't like my live streams, Jamaica. They hitting the thumbs down button. They don't like my videos. Jason N says, upstate New York is my country. Let me see. Oh, upstate New York is country. My bad. Well, look, that might be where I need to be then. But no, it snows up there too much. I can't deal with that snow. When it snowed just a little bit down here. What's up, Connie? How you doing? Mary Jones says, come to Georgia. Jason N says, no kidding, Flex. Corpus Christi is way hot. Tony P says, what good movies are showing in theaters? Look, that Black Panther is still going strong. It's still going strong. I don't know if it's in. I want to see that movie with Look, I can't even think of her name. Cookie off of y'all know the movie with Cookie. I can't think of the name of the movie right now either, but I kind of want to see that movie cause Cookie really be acting. Osvaldo says come to Puerto Rico. I don't know, Osvaldo. You know I can't swim. I'm not really that fond of water. Yeah, Taraji. I want to see that movie that she gonna be in. That's the next movie I want to see. I'm pretty sure I'll probably have to take the kids to see that Player One game because they love video games. I'm pretty sure I'll probably have to take them to see that. And I'm sorry I don't have a subject for y'all today, but I don't know. Sometimes y'all like just talking about anything and randomly. But I'm tired of being in Louisiana, Jason. I just feel like I could do more acrimony. Yeah, that's the name of it, acrimony. But I just feel like, and look, Jim Zell, I'll probably have to wait until it come out on video to see it because I don't have nobody to go to the movies with. Like my friends, they are all like I got a friend that's married that got a hectic life, so we don't ever hardly get to hang out. And I got another friend that probably don't want to see the movie, so you know, I don't unless I go by myself, I probably won't get to see it. But I don't know. I'm just tired of being in Louisiana, Jason. I just feel like I could do better somewhere else, and I don't really want to move to a big city or whatever. I mean, I would want to live like on the outskirts. Lamont says, "Do you know where to get good sweatsuits wholesale?" No, I never buy sweatsuits. Tony P says, you can move with me and Massey P if you like. I got 17 children to bring. Y'all wouldn't want me to move with y'all and bring all them kids. Y'all be done put me and the kids out. What's up, Purple Pill? How you doing? Purple Pill says Alibaba. Purple Pill says I'll take you to the movies. Jason N says, look into Savannah. Jawaha. You'll probably do good there. Excuse me. Pernisa said, if you came here, we could be movie buddies. You in Arkansas, Pernisa? Or I think you said you was either in Arkansas or close to Arkansas in Texas, something like that. Tony P says, I'm talking about to the movies, seeing. Charlie Mack says, I'll take you to a good old British pub for a pint. I don't drink, Charlie. BT Booker says, then Georgia's a good place for you on the outskirts of Atlanta. Oh, Georgia, my bad. I should have knew that, Jason. Pernisa said Arlington, Texas. Purple Pill says looking for a business partner south. For real. I don't know. Me and my sister was talking about moving, and then she called me and she was like, give her 3 different states. Tony P says you will for well in Miami. Will fit in well in Miami. Baby Cake says ATL. Purple Pill says let's chat later. Joseph Poindexter says Ohio is nice. It's too cold in Ohio for me, Joseph. I like it where it's hot at. Yeah, that's where I've been thinking about Robert Riley. Dallas, the Dallas area. Fort Worth, Dallas area. Purple Pill says Raleigh, North Carolina. I've been there. My auntie used to date a person from North Carolina. And I've been there a couple of times just to visit or whatever. Connie Hampton says, I'm new to screen printing. Where can I find good screen printing class? I'm in Central Mississippi. I don't know if they have any places that give classes locally to you. Now, it's a place in Texas, MacB Supply. They give screen printing lessons. It's just a place that sells supplies. If you can find a supplier, and you said you are in what part of Texas? Mississippi. Let me see. Maybe you can find something in Jackson, or I don't know if you are close to Memphis. Like if you're in North Mississippi, maybe somewhere like that will have a screen printing store that does classes. Oh, you said you're in Central Mississippi. Maybe somewhere in Jackson have like where they sell supplies and they also do classes. They might. T says I'm in Dallas. Jason N says, Sin, I've been all over this country many times. Savannah, not too big, not too cold, and I believe it's affordable. I may look into it in a few years. Darway says, I'm hope we get orders to Pensacola. Oh, you in the military, Darway? Ready to leave Texas. You ready to get out of Texas? Robert Riley says, I love Atlanta. Tony P says, Sin, not going nowhere, stop playing. The main reason that I'm here is because of my kids. Like, if it wasn't for my kids, I'd be somewhere else. Seriously. Like, I don't be wanting to go and be by myself with my kids. Well, I guess after a while, my youngest kid will be old enough and I can. But, like, I don't like to go somewhere by myself. I like to be where, like, okay, say that, because when I first move wherever, I may not be able to just open up my t-shirt shop and make the money that I would like to make. You know, I'm probably going to have to get a job. I'm probably going to have to find a job somewhere and eventually move back to having my own business. I'm pretty, you know, I'm thinking I'm pretty much going to have to do that. I mean, maybe, I don't know if any of y'all have ever just moved from one state to another state with a business and just started working for yourself and was able to make enough money right off the bat. I mean, I think it's possible, but, you know, just to be real, that's part of it. And then, like, if I have to get a job, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get the shift that's going to be perfectly convenient for me to be home with my kids and stuff like that. So that's one thing that I kind of worry about with that. But, like, if I didn't have kids, ain't no telling where I would be. I probably would be overseas somewhere. I know I would, because I would have been over there playing basketball. I probably would just be retiring and coming back home. What's up, Will? How you doing? Will says, I used to live in Pensacola. I miss it now. I'm in cold Massachusetts. Yeah, it'd be cold up in those states where it snow a lot. I mean, I was in Minnesota. I had a friend, like one of my best friends from college. She was from Minnesota, and I had went home with her for Christmas one time, and we went up there because the job that her mom had, and then they had a friend that had like a little factory, like I don't even remember exactly what kind of factory it was, but basically we went up there to work and make money for the Christmas break over Christmas holidays. And when we got up there, I got tired of seeing that snow. I was just like, I was feeling sad and stuff. Man, I was so ready to come back home. I don't think I'd do well with a lot of snow. And I wasn't even up there but like 2 weeks. Let me see. Bella J says, I'm looking to move also, just weighing my options right now. Yeah, my sister told me, she was like, in 3 months she's moving. And we had already been talking about moving, but then I don't know if she gonna change her mind or not, you know. And that's my thing. Like, if my sister is down, then I'll move wherever. But she was like, give me 3 states that you want to move to. So I was like, Mississippi, Texas, and she was like, what's the other one? I haven't yet to come up with another state. And the reason I say Mississippi is because that's where I used to say. Maybe I should say Arkansas, because I don't want to get real far away from home. And I want to stay where it's going to be warm. Kelly Bell says, I'm in Minnesota. It sucks. Yeah, I didn't like being up there. I mean, it's a lot to do up there. But I didn't really like being in the snow all that time. Robert Riley says, I'm from the South. I couldn't survive up there. Lamont says, do you have any basketball highlights on YouTube? I want to see if you nice, LOL. Yeah, I'm the only basketball highlights that I have of myself on there is from a game maybe 2 years ago. And I didn't do really well on there because I had, it's a long story and I don't like to make excuses. Actually, that was last year. It was actually last year, I think, from last year. And I don't like to make excuses because I just don't like to make excuses, and I get on to my kids for making excuses. You either do it or you don't. But yeah, I had bronchitis last year, and it took a long time for my lungs to get back right. But I do have a videotape that I'm trying to fix. It's from high school, and I may have some college games. I'm gonna have to look around, and maybe I can get some stuff together. Jason N says snow equals sad face. Tony P says, I'm moving to Louisiana next week. I know you not, Tony P. If you a Master P, move down here, I'm going to come visit y'all. I'm going to come help y'all move. I'm going to rent a U-Haul, and I'm going to drive to Georgia and pick y'all stuff up and bring it back here. I'll help y'all move if you move into Louisiana next week. Just let me know. Jim Zell says, my plan is to move to Georgia by early next year. I'm trying to get everything in order. Will Daly says, I'm not being able to ride my motorcycle all year. I hate not being able to ride my motorcycle. I just changed that whole sentence around, huh? Look, some people be riding their motorcycle in the cold. Like down here, I know it's not like ice and freezing, but people be riding their motorcycles, and I'm like, really? Y'all ought to be freezing. Jason N says, I lived in snowy winters my whole life, so over it. So over it. Charmaine says Texas is definitely growing. If you unemployed in Texas, don't want to work, Texas is building. Pranisa says, I feel you. Used to have a daycare, not working now. That I moved here 6 months ago. Let me see. Jason N says, anyone going to ISS? Kimberly Brown says, he. Or hey, my bad. What's up, Kimberly Brown? How you doing? Flex says, I love New York. Miss Quick, how you doing? Will says, Sin, did you see my DIY washout booth I posted on the Print Squad page? No, I haven't been on there, man. I had a lot going on the last couple of weeks, and I haven't even been on there. I'm gonna have to go on there, and I've been so tired lately. Jason N says he got me in his live for a second. Scoob says, you meant from... Never mind, that's not for me. Baby Cake says, getting ready for Nor'easter number 4 this way. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I got the one that I built. I don't know if you saw that video. The one that I have is a homemade one also. But I'm probably about to get me a dip tank. I'm tired of scrubbing screens, so I actually been looking around, just trying to see the best price. So that'll probably be my next purchase within the next couple of weeks. You know, it take me a long time to buy stuff because I'm cheap. So I'll be looking around, and once I Will Data says, I basically copy yours, LOL. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with it. Look, I had copied that off of a guy, and I gave him credit. You know, I appreciate you telling me about it and showing it on there. I'm going to go on there and take a look at it, though. But I can't even remember the name of the guy's name, but below my video, I linked his page and stuff. And I went on his page, and I was like, hey, I copied your video, and I linked, you know, I made a video of me making mine, and I linked your page or whatever, and he was like, thanks. But yeah. Tony P says, so do you think the press you have is a good press to have in a home? Yeah, I think it's an okay press. I mean, if you want a better press, you might want to go with the 2000, or, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't have many complaints with it, other than I didn't like how customer service did me in the beginning when I had a couple of issues, and the issues could have been my fault or whatever, but I felt like with me buying that press, and it was still brand new within the month, and that press got like I think it's got like a limited lifetime warranty or something like that on it. And with me having issues within the first month, I feel like whatever they had to do to take care of it, they should have. And I would have felt better about their customer service and recommended. My vinyl cutter is 24 inches. The Roland GX24, Roland GX24 vinyl cutter. But yeah, it's a all right press, Tony P. I mean, the 2000 would be better if you could get that one. But I mean, I haven't really had too many issues with it. What's up, Sundry? How you doing? T said it's humid. I'm sweating in Dallas, making a shirts. Whew. I can't read that word right, I guess. And viewing your live feed. Jason N says I'm building a dip tank. I hate scrubbing too. Will Daly says I saw his too. Scoob says build me one, Jason. I don't know. They having their own conversation. Oh, they talking about the dip tank. Yeah, I'm not good at building, Jason. Unless I can get you to build it for me and order it from you. But I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and get one. The cheapest ones I've seen was around, well, the cheapest ones I've seen that I would want are around like $300, $300 something. So I guess I'm going to just have to break down and spend it. Will Daly says, I've seen a few videos on this. I want to do one as well. Let me see. But yeah, that will probably be my next purchase. Just trying to find the best price. Make sure I'm getting the best price I can for one of the ones that I want. Jason says it's gonna be heavy, but not spending $400 on a piece of molded plastic. Nope. Yeah, I know that is expensive to me, but I'm just so tired of scrubbing screens that I was just like, I'm gonna have to go on and get me one. Yeah, I did. I saw one for like $100 and something. Kimberly Brown, my vinyl cutter once again is 24 inches, and it is the Roland GX24 vinyl cutter. I answered that earlier. But yeah, I don't know. I hate to spend that much on it. That's why I'm like looking around. They had some that hold like 2 screens. You know, I can't make nothing, Jason is. I struggle to make anything. You said I can make one easy for under 100. I can't make stuff. I'm not good at making stuff. Yep, so I'll probably end up having to buy one unless I can find somebody to make one. I actually had been looking around trying to see about other things that I could use in the place of it. And my mom was like, you could even put a spout in it so that you can have a drain spout or whatever. But I haven't really found anything, so I'm probably going to end up having to go ahead and spend the $300 and something. Yep. Probably. Then I had found one. Well, it's still going, either way it goes, it's going to be like $300 and something because the shipping was like $50 something. I think like $54. Sundry Custom says, so what? You dip screens in solution to clean? Do it get it all clean? Well, you don't have to scrub it. Like all you gotta do is run your pressure washer over it and it comes out easy instead of you having to scrub it. And you leave it in there for 2 to 5 minutes or something like that. Scoop says, why are cellular phones so expensive? Because people will pay that much for them. People want to be able to do all that stuff. People. Jason N says, get someone to build you a skinny box Apply a few coats of fiberglass resin. Done. $50 max. Will you have a spout for it, Jason, to get everything out? What's up, G Money? How you doing? But cell phones are so expensive because people will pay that much for them. I believe if people stop buying expensive cell phones, the price would drop. We need to boycott cell phones. Like every year they come out with a new cell phone. Probably every few months, really. But every year, like the iPhone, they get a new iPhone. Like if you got a certain phone and you want to upgrade and get the newer version of that phone, they come out with one every year. But I don't know. I think phones are too expensive. I don't think it costs them that much. You know what? I want to do a video on this video that I saw the other day. It was this guy that was talking. He said that he used to work at a computer company and they used to sell printers. And he was talking about how the ink, it cost them like 23 cents to make the ink, but they sell the ink for like, you know how when you go buy the regular brand ink, like say you got an HP printer or a Dell printer or whatever kind of printer, you go and when you go buy the ink that it takes them 23 cents to make, we paying like $60 if we buy that, you know, the brand ink. And then they usually have those codes, those what do you call them, chips on there that that's a good video. I wanted to do a video on that video, Jason. I probably will, because I think y'all should see it. Everybody should watch that video. But basically they were saying that they sell the printers for a really cheap price. Like it costs more to make a printer. It costs more to make a printer. All right, Will, I'll check it out. It costs more to make a printer, but a lot of times the ink that it costs 23 cents to make costs the same amount as the printer. So, you know, the guy was just talking about how the printer ink is a scam. But yeah. Let me see. Charlie Mack says it's good when they bring out the old upgrades as it makes the older phones cheaper. But then the other thing, like this phone that I got, my battery, I just got this phone. I got this phone a few months ago. The battery is starting to die fast for some reason. I don't know why. I feel kind of like Apple ended up getting in trouble. What's up, Colin Perkins? How you doing? Is this Colin from my basketball team? This Colin from Biddy Ball? But yeah, I'll check out Digismith. Will. Tony P says, I'm telling you, phones are crazy price. Yeah, I feel like I agree with that. Scoob says I broke mine and just shelled out $1,035 for my Note 8. Yeah, and see what I did this last time. I had insurance on my phone and I dropped my phone, and I remember they used to let you keep your phone if it was broke. They want it back now. They want the phone back now. But anyway, the screen was cracked on my phone. So I was just like, you know what? They don't have my phone no more. My phone is an older phone. And it wasn't cracked bad. I was like, I'm just going to use the insurance and get another phone. I ended up having to pay like $115, I believe, to get the newer version of the phone. But it's not the newest version of the phone. And they didn't give me the same phone that I have. They gave me a different phone, but it's the same brand. And I actually kind of like it because it's got this little message bar on the side. So like when I'm on live streams, when somebody call me, it can show on that side screen and it won't cut my calls off if I have it on the right setting. And also my text messages and stuff can go on the side. But anyway, I was thinking, you know, okay, I got a newer phone or whatever for a cheap price, but now the battery seems like it's done started to die faster on this phone. Sundry Custom says, I saw that. Yeah, it's crazy how much they charge, but he did say as long as we buy, they will continue to be that high. But you know what, Sundry Custom, I buy the off-brand ink. Like the ink that I buy might cost $20 for all of the inks, which that's still expensive compared to the 23 cents. They making a $1,000 profit off of it if it's like $20, you know. But I never buy the like if I get an HP printer, I buy the remanufactured inks, the cheaper inks. Even for my toner, for my laser printer, I never ever use their inks because I'm cheap. And I have not had any issues with them. All right, Colin. Sundry Custom said, he said they write the printer off as a loss and make their money on ink. Yeah, a lot of y'all saw that video then, yeah. G Money says, can you add people live on you live or on YouTube live? No, I don't think so. I don't think you can. I'm doing good, Colin. How you doing? You playing baseball? Tony P says, I got the SA Active. Active phones are the only phones I will buy now since they are so durable and big batteries. G Money says, it is, but in turn, you can kill your printer fast. Yeah, like this printer I got back here that I had for over 10 years. I mean, I don't know if y'all got printers. Anybody on here got a printer that they have had for over 10 years? Because I promise you, I have never. I'm going to show you the ink that I got in this printer. And I had this. They don't even make this printer no more. If you go back and research this printer, let me show you my printer. That's not true. They'll tell you that. This is the KP OfficeJet 8600. This is the ink that I use. As you see, it is not the HP ink. I don't even know if I have any HP inks around, but this is not HP ink. It's off brand. And you see some of these was cheaper. So I don't even use the same brands. I use whatever is cheap. Right here they say this is not an OEM, I can't even talk, OEM product. This is not an OEM product. And then you see this got magenta. This one just got the Y and yellow wrote small. But I had this printer for over 10 years. And I had a couple of issues with it in a video that I did, but somehow it started back working. But I had never I had that printer for like 10 years. So I feel like after 10 years, you know, it's done pretty much did its job. But if anybody have had a printer for over 10 years, let me know, because that's one of the only printers I've had for over 10 years. I've had like Epson printers and I've used them up or wore them out or whatever, but I don't really care for the Epson printers because they use a lot of ink. And what I found with my first Epson printer is the ink pad filled up. And then once I emptied the ink pad and did the little trick I saw online, it started back working. So I don't believe it kills your printers, because I promise you I never ever use the ink. Will Daly says, what happened with that gold ink that was not full? You know what? I didn't even call them because I ended up printing, but I will call them and let y'all know what happens, because I got the video that show I opened it, you know, so I can show them from the video where it showed that I opened it up. I can show them the full video without the cuts in it, like the one that I did on that video. Sandra Custom says nothing wrong with that being cheap. Yeah, I just, some stuff I'll spend money on, but I want to make sure I'm paying the cheapest price I can. Like if I find something that I want, I'll buy it. But yeah, Jason N says, I have a chip resetter. I'm not buying Epson inks anymore or Ryonet. Just gonna refill tanks. Yeah, either that, Jason, or the the CIS. Oh, you're not playing? You're not going to play baseball? Hey, Colin, come to the park in the afternoon sometime. Tell your daddy to bring you up there to the park sometimes, in the afternoons when it's warm, around 4:30 or so. I have my kids up there every day around 4:35. G Money says, I just brought a 1430. They have a new version. Jason N says, I have the old 1400, still works good. That printer is about as old as my printer, Jason. The 1400, it's about as old as my printer. Actually, I had my 1400 before I got that one. And you said you don't reset. But yeah, I use the off-brand inks and I have never had any issues with it. G Money says the newest HP try to block that. Shut my whole printer down. Charlie Mack says I never buy OEM ink. Massey P says, can you refill the 1430 tank? Anybody got a 1430 and they refill the tank? You know, sometimes they have the refillable ink cartridges, Massey P. You may be able to find some on Amazon, on eBay. Excuse me. You may be able to find some on Amazon too, but I know I've seen stuff like that on eBay. Scooby-Doo says my HP 7410 is still going strong, about 15 years or so. Sundry Custom said Jason Ends, he said something like they're aware of the chip and that the printer will notice and shut down, and maybe I need to look into that. Thanks. Kelly Bell, how you doing, Kelly? Kelly says I have a Canon IP8720. I don't dare put an off-brand ink in it. I had an HP scanner, copier, fax. I bought a pack of 100 off-brand inks for $20 on eBay. 100 for $20, that, I mean, that may be the thing right there. Like, I buy my ink from Amazon. And then another thing, you need to read your reviews, because some of the ink that you buy could leak or something like that. You know, you want to make sure you're buying good inks or whatever, good off-brand inks. But, like, you ought to be able, like, the inks that I have back there, I can probably get the whole set for like $24 at the most. That's the most I would spend for it. Charlie Mack says they can't shut your printer down. Scoob says they're discontinuing the 1430 is what I have read. Jason says, Sundry, what do you mean? Sundry says, okay, Charlie Mack, thanks. Jason N says, my Epson 4880 will be running soon. Need bigger prints. Sundry Custom says, Jason, dude was talking like you can't use the reset chip. I don't know. Kelly Bell says, I should have known something was upright. Yeah, that's that was a steal if it would have worked, though. If all of them would have worked. G Money Shop says, will it work with a RIP software? What's up, Max Chev 100? How you doing? Your channel is really informative. Point blank period. You're the realest t-shirt chick. Thank you. I appreciate you watching. But yeah, I have never used the and that's like on every printer I've ever owned. I always use the off-brand ink. Like in the beginning, you know, I might buy a couple of them in the beginning, but I usually just buy the off-brand. Sundry Custom says, LOL, the dude in the video seeing is talking about. Yeah, that guy, he kind of broke it down. I thought that was a real informative video. When I saw that video, I was like, I gotta show the Print Squad this video. Maybe I'll do a video talking about it and link it for the people who haven't seen it. Cynthia Shepherd, what's up? Missed it, or you still on? No, I'm still on. I didn't start until 6:30 today. I had to do something for the kids that I had promised them that I was unable to do yesterday. So I don't like to tell kids something. I don't like to tell anybody something and don't do it. Even if it's hard for me to do, a lot of times I just push through it and do it. Sundry Custom says, I want the wide format HD 15,000 printer. But yep, I just hadn't been too long. Got on here around 6:30. I think I started on time today. Jason N says, oh, the ink is a scam video. My resetter works just fine. Scoob says, that is just like gas. It's really about 0.7 a gallon. But, 70 cents a gallon, my bad. Yep, they making a lot of money off of different things that don't even cost that much for them to manufacture. And we paying for it. I wonder how much these cell phones is costing school. How much it costs them to manufacture a cell phone, because you can find computers for cheaper than, like a good computer, good decent computers for cheaper than a cell phone. Cynthia says it's 8:29 here in New Jersey. Yeah, it's 7:30 here. We like an hour behind y'all. I'm on Central Time. Scoop says I have two CIS systems and my reset buttons work great. Where at in New Jersey, Cynthia? Charlie Mack says Apple apparently makes 210 on every cell phone they sell. I don't believe that, Charlie Mack. I believe they might be telling us that. I believe they might tell us that they only make $250 because they phones be like $1,000, $800, $1,000 pretty much. You know, when they first come out, maybe even more than that. I never bought an Apple phone, but I know they get up there pretty good, just like some of these Android phones. What's up, Larry Washington? What's up, Summerdale? How you doing? Never mind. I'm reading Summerdale because she said Summerdale. Cynthia Shepherd. What's up, Cynthia Shepherd? I already spoke to. She live in Summerdale, New Jersey. But yeah, I believe they making more than $210 on those phones. Cause they're not even making half if that's all they make. And that as big a company as they are, they'll tell us one thing and it'll be something different. You see, they kind of got themselves in that situation with the slowing down the internet or slowing down the phones or whatever. Charlie Mack says 12:30 a.m. here in Windsor, UK. Man, I'm sorry to keep you up late, Charlie Mack. I'll be back on schedule next week. I was thinking about changing my live stream day. What y'all think? And then I could do it like at night. Would y'all prefer daytime live streams for my regular live stream, or do y'all prefer like a nighttime one? Cause like on the weekends, I don't know, like that was at the time. Jason N says I like later. Like if I do it on the weekends, it'll probably be a little earlier because I like to Flex says I like night. Because I like to try to do some stuff with my kids sometimes. Like usually we go play ball. Like usually on Saturday we might do something. And but because I didn't get to Saturday because I was so doggone tired, I was just like, we just gonna go today. Pernisa says the lady at the Apple Store told me that the iPhone X can get as high as $1,500. Miss Quick says night shift. Sandra Custom says they can keep them phones. I used to be the one always trying to keep up with the Joneses, but not anymore. Don't make sense to be leasing a phone. Yeah, I used to always want the new phones too. I remember when they first got that, it was the Motorola V110 or V220, something like that. It was the first phone with the camera on it. Back then, I used to always want the new phone. I was waiting for that one to come out. I didn't upgrade until that one came out, and I got that one. Charlie Mack says, I'm a night person. Yeah, I don't usually buy the newest phone. Like, I wait. If it's a certain phone I want, I'll be like, okay, I'm going to wait till the new version of it come out, and then I'm going to get that phone. Kathy Goosens, how you doing? Says, night. Then I can watch them at work and in peace. What day do y'all think I should do them on? What day? Tony P says, is the casino a good choice tonight? The casino. Pernisa says, I used to be the same way until I had kids and realized better things to do with my money. Sandra Custom says, want a computer, buy one, LOL. Yeah, the computers are, you can do a lot more with a computer than you can with a phone. I mean, the phone, to me, and I try to get my kids to understand that a phone is to make phone calls. It's all this other stuff it can do is just an extra feature, but they feel like you ought to be able to, they feel like you should be able to just play games on the phone and it work just like a video game system. Jason N says Sunday night. Cynthia says I'll adjust to your time. I can't say when I'm at work, but I look at you from work when it's my day to work. Scoob says I did not want to buy a cellular, but I broke mine and needed one. Scoob, you could have got you a Cricket. Why you didn't get a Cricket phone, Scoob? You remember them Cricket phone commercials? Sundry Custom says, you're an hour behind me. I get off work at 6 when I'm working day shift, but whatever you want to do. Pernisa says, they make phones as small as computers on the go these days. Yeah, what's up, Jack? Not tonight with all these brackets being busted. Nothing but bad luck in the air. Keep your money, C-Mac. Who? I don't know what he talking about. What's up, Antonio? I still have not got your information unless you put it on there while I was absent from Facebook the last week or so. Jason N says, I need the phone to send emails, check orders, order supplies, and while on the go, I only use the MacBook for Illustrator and Photoshop. And yeah, they got, like, you can get these tablets for way cheaper. Like, you can get an iPad for cheaper than what you would get a cell phone for. And you can have a plan on an iPad too. You can have a phone plan on the iPad and you can check on whatever you need to check on your iPad. And it's better because it's bigger. Or you can get like a regular, like an Android tablet. Antonio says, I got you. I don't know how you send it. If you send it here on YouTube, I should be able to get it. Like if you go to my page and go to my About tab on my YouTube page, you can send it to me as a message, and that way I can go ahead and ship it out to you Monday because it's almost time for the next giveaway. Charlie Mack says, we don't call them cell phones in the UK, we call them mobile phones. Cheryl Brown says, 50 hours late, driving and listening. What's up, Cheryl? How you doing? Terrence says, Prince Squad, wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. What's up, Terrence? Antonio says, I bought my first 200 mesh screen. Sundry says, Sundays are good for me. I work 2 regular jobs and work on my t-shirts in between. I'm only off from my regular jobs on Sundays after church time. I may end up start doing them a little bit later. I don't know. I have to see on Sunday nights because I don't know, like as the summertime come, I like to go play ball because I'm getting kind of old, but I like to try to stay in shape, stay in some form of shape. I'm about to start back working out every morning like I'm supposed to. And get back cut like I used to be. Now I just got like flab and stuff hanging everywhere. So I got to get myself back right. Antonio Curry says, and I burn it with my you do. Antonio says, I don't see the icon. You'll have to do it on if you want to put it on the group, that'll be fine. But everybody can see it on there. But on YouTube, you have to go on the computer. You can't do it on the phone, I don't think. Terrence Cruz says, Michael Arts and Crafts have vinyl on sale and $2 t-shirts, only size small through extra large. That's a pretty decent deal. Nalasia waving her hands in the air like she just don't care. Cynthia says, Terrence, I'm going to buy some V-necks. $2. Thought somebody was outside. Maybe that's across there in the parking lot. Cynthia Shepherd says, how much is the vinyl? Terrence says, I paid $6 and some change for some vinyl, one roll. I gotta take this ball back to Walmart. I don't know what the deal is. This ball, I really believe somebody switched balls with us, because like I don't usually write the names on the balls, but this was a ball I bought last year, and as y'all see, it still looks pretty new. The name haven't even wore out much, but somehow, and then like this, my ball wasn't peeling like this ball is. But anyway, I bought a new ball, and I'm gonna have to take this one back. And that way I'll have two of them. No, not really, Paris. I haven't been. I mostly watch basketball when my kids watch. I mean, I watch, but I haven't really just been watching. And I had a lot going on the last couple of weeks, so especially this past week. Man, I'm hoping things will be a lot more laid back for me this week. I'm so sleepy right now. I really could go straight to sleep. But I got stuff to do when I get home, and I gotta edit a video. I had planned to edit a video because, well, I had said I was gonna do a live stream on Friday, but had more than I needed going on Friday. Then Saturday I was like, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and edit that video so that I can post it like Saturday night. Didn't get that done, so here I am here today having to do a late live stream. But I'm gonna try to, well, I'm gonna get the video edited for in the morning and try to get a couple more videos. Nevada just beat Cincy. Nevada was down 22 points. Yeah, I heard about, well, this is for women. I heard about how the officials did in the Tennessee game when the ball got stuck in the net and they said it didn't count. The girl shot a layup and got fouled, and then they was like, that shot didn't count because it got stuck in the net. And I'm like, where they do that at? How did the ball get stuck in the net if it didn't go through the goal? And then they didn't count it. And I'm like, that's crazy. They need to, whoever the officials was for that game don't need to officiate no more games. Yeah, I have to try to catch it out. Probably by the time it get down to the Final Four, I'll be watching more. I don't know. The college basketball is more exciting, but I just haven't really been watching too much. Tony P says, we made it to Longhorn Steakhouse. It's crowded because of spring break. I hope y'all had some reservations, Tony. That way y'all won't have to wait so long. Yo, our spring break is the week after Easter. We got that Good Friday off, and then the next week. Jason N says vinyl is super cheap at ISS. Cynthia Shepherd said, can you do one with Larry and vinyl, different colors? I think I did one like that, Cynthia. I think I have. I should have. I think I did. I might have to double check. No reservations, 20-minute wait. That's not too bad, Tony. That's not too bad, 20 minutes. Jason Ian says 29 minutes is not bad at all. 20 minutes. Correction, 20 minutes. Yeah, that's not too bad. By the time y'all go sit out in the car, well, if they give y'all those little things that light up, by the time you go sit in the car and, you know, watch a couple of videos or something, or even sit on here on the live stream, that time will go by quick. Jack says, I agree, Longhorn or any good steakhouse on a Sunday. Get reservations. I don't like to wait, period. Cynthia Shepherd says, spring break is now. I'll look for that video. What's up, something. I can't read that part. TV. Hi, I'm from Nepal. I like your video. Thank you. I appreciate you watching. Scoob says, is Bless still in the hospital? Does anyone know her group name? Yeah, she's still in the hospital. She just was saying that, said something about it earlier, Scoob. Tony P says, we got the buzzer watching live streams. Perry says, if you could use one method forever, which one would it be? Screen printing, definitely 1000% screen print. I hate vinyl. I hate having to weed the vinyl. Sundry says, check out. I had a customer needed shirts by Saturday. They wanted dark green stalls. Would have been 3 days till it got to me. So I went to Michael's. $23 it cost me. So I charged the customer. Scoop says we all need to keep her in prayer. Sandra Custom says 23 plus normal price of shirts. Yeah, I need to order some more vinyl myself. Tony P says screen printing is the best thing of all. Yeah, it don't take so long. Like when you have to, say you got 20 shirts to do, you know, it's a whole lot easier to screen print than it is to weed all of that, especially if it's a detailed design. Paris says we should invent an auto weeder, vinyl cutter, or attachment. That would be awesome. You would sell out. Robbie says, I'm back. Gig is over. What did I miss? Just kidding. Not much. You did not miss too much. Let me see. Sundry Custom says, guess YouTube didn't like too many characters. They cut down what I was saying. Tony P says, screen printing is an art and you get more of a satisfactory when you go from start to finish. Jason N says, vinyl requires no cleanup though, LOL. Hey, Jason, just get that screen and throw it out when you get finished with it. After you get finished with it, throw it out. One time use only. Pernisa says screen print is the best, but I don't have space. Jack says, where's the IS show? Los Angeles. Tony P says, make space. Yeah, you can get like a tabletop press. Get like one of the 4-color tabletop presses. Because you'll sure make that money. And then maybe you can get you a bigger space. Or move into a bigger space. Or get find you a building to do your business in. What's up, Archie? How you doing? Archie says, how do I get customers for screen printing business and working on my website? Well, when I started off, I didn't start off doing screen printing. I started doing screen printing because I had the customers already, and the vinyl weeding was getting hectic because I was having to do too many of them. And it's, if you're doing a lot of shirts that's got the same design, it's a lot cheaper to screen print. But I did a video on ways that you could use. It's called what is it called? I think it's like it's either 5 or 7 reasons why you're not getting the sales and 5 tips on how to increase your sales, something like that. That'll give you a good something to start on. No, I don't sell metal band t-shirt. Yep, but if y'all don't have any more questions or comments, I'm gonna get ready to get off of here. Cause I'm sleepy, I'm tired. Charlie Mack says, looks like a pumpkin. You talking about my forehead look like a pumpkin? Is that what you're talking about, Charlie Mack? Parnisa says, that's a great video. I just watched that one. That one is really detailed. Kit Kat Bar says, hey, what's up, Kit Kat? How you doing? Tony P says, the thing with screen printing, you have to use ingenuity sometimes to make it happen. Ingenuity. I can't read. All right, if nobody else, Kit Kat says, just cooking up dinner. What you cooking, Kit Kat? Charlie Mack says, basketball is not a big thing in the UK. What's up, OG? How you doing? Tony P says, I had a question. You had a question? What that mean, Tony P? I had a question. Oh, you trying to talk with an accent or something? Type with an accent? What's going on, Tony P? You know I gotta mess with you. Cynthia said, I want to get a website, but I can't create my own designs. Don't want to do Etsy. Sin, did you ever get your website? No, I have not. Sin has been super lazy when it comes to websites. Pernisa says, I agree. It does take ingenuity, but I'm working out of a 2-bedroom apartment. Tony P says, got. Sandra says, talk to you later. Look, I am really excited about something. I'm sleepy and stuff now, but I have somebody working on my logo right now. So as soon as they get done, I'm going to show y'all everything, show y'all what it is and, you know, what it looks like and everything. But I'm excited about that. I'm ready to see it and be able to use it. Kit Kat says, fried chicken, mac and cheese, green beans, yams, some yams. That sounds so good, man. I love candy yams. OG Nation says, I'm good. Hope all is well. Hope y'all are as well. My bad. Jason N says, screen printing is all variables, is it? Jack just says, so you're going to be on next week taking questions, just getting my feet wet in the game. Yeah, every Sunday I do live streams. I'm kind of thinking about changing the time, though, but I'll probably keep it the same for the rest of this month. And for April, I'll probably change it to where I'm coming on later. Maybe around 7:30 or 8, something like that. On Sunday nights. I'm going to try to take a poll and see. I'll do a poll and try to come up with the best time. If I'm going to do it on Sunday nights. Baby Cake says, Michaels has t-shirts on sale for $2. Let me see. Cynthia Shepherd says, women prefer V-necks, I think. Archie says 8 o'clock. I might do 8 o'clock because I'm about to be trying to play ball and stuff. So, I'm probably going to have to start a little bit late. OG Nation says that would be better for me Sunday nights. Jason N says, Sin, if you don't like the logo work, contact Diz at dizmajiz.com. He does amazing work. OG says, that would be, oh, I read that already. Tony P says, Sin, start trying out the 4-color process and show it live. I haven't even bought the inks for it yet. I have everything to do. Look, I have had everything to do the transfers and still haven't did it. But I haven't bought those inks yet. Probably after I do this transfer stuff, I'll probably go ahead and try to do that next. I love, Charmaine says, don't forget to thumbs up this video. Kit Kat says, I'm out of here. Gotta go finish cooking later, Prince Squad. See you later, Kit Kat. Cynthia Shepherd says, Jason, is that person expensive to do logo? Jack says, I have to make a Facebook. I will when I do. Jason N says his prices are fair. The guy that I did am getting to do mine. His name is Creative Soul TV, and he's Creative Soul TV on here on YouTube and also on Facebook, and he has an Etsy. I went on his Etsy and it was only $90. I thought that was pretty cheap. And he'll do the design for you and then send it to you before he color it in for approval. And then once you approve, he'll get it done and send it to you. But I'm going to let you guys know how it is. I've seen a lot of his work. Actually, if you go on his Etsy, and his Etsy is, I can't think of what it is right now because it's not Creative Soul TV. It's something else. But I'm sure if you go on his Instagram page, you'll probably be able to find it. But his name is Will. But yeah, I saw a lot of his work and he do a really good job. And I think his turnaround time is pretty quick. But yeah, I'm excited and ready to see how everything comes out. G Money says listening and printing. Tony P said you said you do halftones though. Yeah, I do halftones. I do like, okay, say I have let me see. I don't even think I have anything with halftones up right now. But like if it's something that's black and I want it to be like gray and black, I can turn the gray, turn part of it into gray or whatever. Yeah, the halftones is a bit different. I have done some halftone. Well, y'all saw that one halftone video that I did, but I have done quite a few halftones. I used to do more halftones like printing the football jerseys, but that was before I really started posting videos on here. But I used to do a lot of halftones for that. Rom76, what's up? Said, what is a good printer to print film? I think the printers are going. Inkjet printer is the best ones, but the brand is pretty much your preference. A lot of people on here are gonna say Epson. I use a HP, and I like using that one. I think Canon is good. Flex says The Walking Dead is about to start. Well, I know what my sister doing right now. She's getting ready to watch The Walking Dead. I'm pretty sure that's what she doing. Because she loved The Walking Dead. She be trying to get me to watch, but I'm not into all that blood and gory type stuff. So I won't watch it. Even though I know it's fake, I just don't like to see that. It's hard for me to get a shot at the doctor. I got to turn away. I can't even watch them. But yep, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to get off of here because I know y'all probably wanting to watch The Walking Dead like Flex. Flex says the story is good. She tried getting me to watch it. I just never did. Jason N says, Flex, I didn't know it was still a thing. I used to watch every week. Same plot every season. School says Ash versus Evil Dead. But yeah, I'm going to get ready to get off of here, y'all, so I can get home because I'm a bit tired. And if I wait too late, yep, he said The Walking Dead coming on tonight, Tony P. But if I wait too late, I'm going to be too tired to edit any videos. And my video is going to be late. I like to bring my videos out at 7 a.m. if I can. Master P says, don't listen to Tony P. From now on, he drinking some margaritas. Tony P, don't drink too much. All right, Scoob, I will. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here so I can try to get some videos edited for y'all. If I could stay up, sometimes when I'm like really sleepy, I can like make myself wake up for a minute and then I can work for a couple of hours. And then maybe I can go ahead and get a few videos done. Hopefully I got a couple of short ones. If not, I might just get one done and be up. What's up? Oh, okay, Flex said good night. All right, Jason, I'm going home. Tony P says virgin margaritas. Yeah, that's what you need. That's what you need, Tony P. You don't need no strong drink tonight. Nalasia says good night. Zaza throwing a peace sign up saying deuces. All right. Miss Quick says, night, y'all. I will see y'all later. I'm going to try to keep my regular time for the rest of this month. Yeah, Gina Gill, we about to get up off of this thing. But I'm probably going to start live streaming later. But for the rest of this month, I'm gonna keep the same time, 3:30, unless I have to like reschedule. Hopefully I won't have to do this anymore without letting y'all know ahead of time. What's up, Renee? We about to get up off of here. But it's gonna be 3:30 from now on. But then next month I'm gonna change the time, and I'll let y'all know way ahead of time. I'll start doing videos and start saying, you know, whatever. Tony P says 4-color process, print squad out. All right, I'll see y'all later. Print squad out.